Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. Shocking news that is coming out of Wembley in northwest London today. The double murder that has emerged in the park. Initially it was unexplained and things were not very clear to begin with, but now it has emerged that the police have launched a murder investigation after the bodies of Bibaa Henry and Nicole Smallman, who are believed to be sisters. Their bodies were found in Fryent Country Park off Slough Lane at 1:10 on Sunday the 7th of June. Police responded to reports of two women that were unresponsive. What was strange about the footage is that I've got a reporter that works with Scarcity now down in northwest London, so he went to the scene and he got the images of the murder scene and the tents that are up, and they are both separate. They're quite a distance apart on this field. Formal identification awaits, but the police are very confident that it is Nicole Smallman, who is 27 years old, and Bibaa Henry, who is 46 years old, and they live in the Harrow and Brent area. These are not young children, these are adults in a field in the middle of the night. The next of kin have been informed that their family are being supported by specially trained officers. Post-mortem examination is scheduled in due course. Detectives have begun an extensive investigation to establish what happened. At this stage, Nicole and Bibaa are thought to have been among a group of friends, up to 10 people, who congregated in the park at around 7 o'clock on Friday the 5th of June to celebrate Bibaa's birthday. Gradually, people began to leave throughout the evening until only Nicole and Bibaa remained. They were both reported missing late on Saturday, and they did not return home before they were discovered on Sunday. So this is a really strange case. The fact that they was gone Friday and there was with a lot of people, yet nobody even raised the alarm until Saturday evening, and they weren't discovered in this field that was quite near to houses until Sunday. As everybody will know, these are vital time and hours for the body to be preserved, for any evidence. It could have been washed away. It was raining yesterday. So how strange that the alarm wasn't rang before, being as it's two people. So again, special thanks to David Nathan for the reporting from the scene as well with this footage, and we're definitely going to keep you updated as this is a breaking news story, even though the developments are very slow at the moment. So I'd like to pay my respects to these two women and also my condolences to their family, and I'll definitely be back shortly with some more news on that story. And today we've got some other news as well coming up later with other murders that have happened in the London area, with West London, a murder there as well. With lockdown easing and the court cases that last longer than 3 days being seen in court now, which were previously postponed, a lot of cases will be getting seen in the next few weeks. This case is the murder of Gavin Garraway. He was the older brother of a drill rapper, believed to be associated to a South London gang, Claptown and 6-7. A man has been found guilty of the murder of 40-year-old Gavin Garraway after he was fatally stabbed in 2019. Zion Chiata, who's 20 years old from southwest London, was convicted on Monday the 8th of June following a retrial at the Old Bailey. At the conclusion of the first trial in October 2019, he was found guilty of possession of an offensive weapon. Zion had pleaded guilty to Mr. Garrison's manslaughter, but the plea was not accepted by the defence. A second defendant, Tishan Panton from southwest London, also was convicted of Gavin's manslaughter following the first trial. His sentencing was postponed pending the outcome of Zion's retrial. Both men were now sentenced together at a date to be confirmed later on. The police said that this was an appalling attack that took place on CCTV and shows the consequences of carrying a knife. They are happy that the jury did not believe Zion's defence that he lost control, and they convicted him of murder. They hope today's outcome can give some closure to Gavin's family and also be a warning to other children. The court heard that at 2:30 on the 29th of March 2018, Gavin was driving with his brother through the Clapham Common area before turning into a Clapham Park road where Zion and Panton were on foot and suddenly began to pursue the car. Anticipating an attack on himself and his brother, having seen the pair chasing after him, Gavin tried to turn his car around. However, in doing so, he crashed into a traffic light, bringing the vehicle to a stop. Panton and Zion approached the car and attacked Gavin through the open window. They stabbed him three times in quick succession, and at the same time, Panton used the crutch he had with him and began to hit Gavin and his car with the item. During the attack, his brothers tried his best to defend his brother with a crutch he had on his person. The violence lasted no longer than 10 seconds, with Zion then fleeing the scene. Panton remained at the vehicle for a further 5 seconds, continuing to attack Gavin with the crutch. A police officer arrived at the scene minutes later, and support from off-duty nurses administered first aid, but he died shortly after. So he actually died in front of his brother, like his own brother was fighting to defend his life. So I send my condolences to Gavin's brother and his family for what they had to go through and what they experienced. And the CCTV played a massive part in actually convicting him, definitely, because it was categorically just an open and closed case. They were both remanded in custody in October 2019, and today they've been found guilty. And we're going to be seeing a lot more cases coming through in a quick succession due to the time that's been out due to coronavirus. But now the courts are back open as usual. So please pay respects to Gavin Garraway and also the 2 female victims that have passed away in this story as well. And I'll be back again shortly with some more news. Peace.